looking at the ETFs, analyzing those charts, leads us to the strong industries, which gives further conviction for the stocks in those industry groups. And it increases the odds we're going to make money. Don't we want strength? Of course we do. So let's get down to it. Here we go. ARK Innovation is lagging badly here. For all of you, this is the 200-day, this is the 50-day, this is the 21-day exponential, and the 8-period exponential. These are simple. These are exponential. Lagging badly. Leave it alone. Know what's in it? Leave it alone. Generation Internet? Nothing. Leave it alone. Biotechnology. What does this tell you? Right there, it told you a lot. And if you ignored it, now you got a major problem. It's below the 50-day. Here's a maxim for everybody. Things are better above the 50-day. Just remember that. The action's better. The action's more reliable above the 50-day. Cloud computing, a little bit below the 50-day. Need to see this lift back above it. This wasn't a bad day. This was a bad day. The plus on this was the volume was heavier. Needs to get back above the 50-day though, folks. I've talked about it. Energy's doing fine. Something to take a look at. And it has been doing well. What has this told you since last week? A week and a half ago? Hey, maybe you need to look at some energy stocks. Well done. Dow Jones Internet, lagging. Technology, be careful. IBD 50, below the 50-day, bounced off the 200-day, needs to start showing some life. IBD 50, great study of the leading stocks. And at this time, it's lagging a little bit. Gold, right here, gold miners. In 1 second, it says, I ain't looking at any gold miners. Done. Junior gold miners, I'm not looking at those either. Gold, I'm not looking at this either. Cybersecurities, lagging, leave it alone. Biotechnology, another biotech ETF. Check this out. Here's one of them. Ugh. Here's the other one. What does that tell you? Stay away. Online retail, leave them alone. North American Technologies, lagging. Needs to show some life and get back above the 50-day. The year's better above the 50-day. Medicals, lagging. Be careful. Decent bounce on Friday. Something to look into, but don't go crazy with it. Mid-cap, lagging. Bouncing, it's above the 200, below the 50-day, not in a leadership position. Home builders, not in a leadership position. Owns a lot of MAXLIST stocks, IBW. Look at this. This is lagging. What's the one plus? It bounced up on Friday on heavy volume. MAXLIST. Find a couple of leading MAXLIST stocks. Small cap still lagging. Airline stocks. Look at this. You see the difference here? What is it telling us? Maybe look at some airline stocks. Look at the volume. People talk with their mouths and vote with their pocketbooks. They voted. They're voting. There we go. Check out some airline stocks. Regional banking, it's hanging in there. Look at some regional bankings. Mid-cap still lagging, choppy, loose. Oil services starting to pick up. See that volume pick up here? Although closed week, good volume here. Oil services. Check out some oil services. Here's what you can do. Click on OIH, find out their top 10 holdings and take a look at them. You'll be light years ahead of most people. There you go. Online retail, another online retailing ETF. It's telling you, leave me alone. Software, leave me alone. Inverse ETF on QLD, QID, NASDAQ 100, ran up, reversed. It's choppy. This is a tough one. QLD lagging. What's the one plus here? Big reversal day on a pickup in volume Friday. See that? That's a plus. What's the negative? Down on heavy volume. Down on a pickup in volume. Down on heavier volume. Below the falling 50-day. Be careful with NASDAQ 100. Same thing with the non-leveraged one. Inverse ETF, SDS, gaps up, reverses down. Be careful with that. Cloud computing showed some life on Friday. Needs to get back above the 50-day. Be careful with it. Silver lagging, leave it alone. Steel lagging, leave it alone. I'm not saying this going quick to be cute. I'm just pointing out, in a matter of 2 seconds, we know what to do. And I'm trying to show you, and you know what to do. Semiconductors still lagging, be careful. Semiconductors ETF lagging. S&P 500, you have a lower low here, fell on heavy volume, rallied on less volume. This needs to start picking back up again. All right, just be aware of that. The S&P 500 is not doing so great right here. Same thing with the leveraged one. Solar's lagging, leave it alone. Small cap, really no power there at all. It does have a higher low, and it's getting above the 200-day. Nothing special. Oil, another oil ETF. Gee whiz. Look at some oil, energy. There we go. Aerospace and defense, there's nothing there. Biotechnology, another biotechnology ETF, leave it alone. Energy, look at that. Looks decent to me. There we go. Energy, fell on fairly heavy volume. Don't chase it up here, by the way. The spot to buy is here, not up here. Don't chase. It's very important. I just encourage you, please, don't chase price. Don't chase price. The people that paid up here are down now. Don't do that to yourself. Buy right, sit tight. Home builders, lagging, falling. Good bounce here, but I want to show you a great lesson. This is what we teach in Mission Winners. People say, oh, that's a green bar on heavy volume. That's a great bar. That's a good bar. That's a buy bar. I want you to look closely. And again, this is from 30 years of doing this. This isn't textbook. This is in the trenches. All right? And I don't have any wealthy relatives, okay? My dad died when I was 29 years old. I had to make it happen. See right here? It gapped up. It ran up. Note where it closed. It closed below where it opened. It was met with selling pressure, and it's below the big moving averages. Be careful with it. Materials, lagging. Nothing going on there. Communications starting to pick up, but it's still overall. I mean, there's serious selling going on here. You're not going to find this. Ask yourself that, will you see this chart pattern in any book, anywhere, saying this is what you look for? No, you won't. Energy, another energy ETF. Further confirmation, look at energy. Financials, still hanging in there, not too bad. Okay, something to watch. Industrials, lagging, leave it alone. Technology, lagging. Good bounce on Friday. Maybe it's going to start showing some life, but it's going to have to show some real life because that hit lows right here on Friday. Be aware of it. What's the plus, though? It fell and reversed and closed near the highs on a pickup in volume. Technology, okay, something to possibly delve into. Consumer staples, this is dead. This is just dead money. Leave them alone. Utilities, dead. Leave them alone. Consumer discretionary, chopping around. Nothing really special there. Metals and mining, chopping around. Nothing really special there. Energy, another energy ETF. Have I mentioned energy before in this video? Yes, I have. There you go. You're building a case on where to look. Retailing, in 1 second, it says, I ain't shopping. And you can say, boy, that's a bad pun. Yeah, I know. I just got them from years of being a scout leader. So there you go. There's nothing there. Software, chopping around. Push back above the 50-day. Needs to start lifting up. Technology related. Okay, back to the top. What do we do next? We take a look at the MAXLIST stocks. Let's go. Apple, chopping around. 1+. See that floor there? That white line? It gapped up a bit, ran a bit, and then dropped down and reversed and closed up on a slight pickup in volume. This is a very aggressive pattern right here. It's below a falling 50-day. The air is better above a rising 50-day. Remember that. Okay, so that's tough. I'll shrink it down so you can see a little bit more of the action. Amazon. No power here at all right here, folks, is there? It's below the 200-day. Be careful. Alibaba's just dead. This is the 200-day. You want to see something amazing? Here's the 200-day on Amazon, just a hair below the 200-day. Alibaba, look at this. I mean, folks, from way out here. You know what I say? Alibaba, bye-bye. It'll eventually turn, but why mess with it? BIDU, same situation. Let the stock tell you what to do. Price and volume action instead of imposing our will on it. Let's continue onward. Facebook was good for us, rallied up and started to fall, and we sold it. We still made a little money on this deal, but here's the important part. You see this? We're selling right here. I'd feel sick to still own it here. In fact, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. There you go. And there's nothing happening with it right now. It'll change eventually. Google was a great run. Buys, look at this. Just clean and simple basis. Here and here and here. Rallies up and we sell, these marks for that. That last buy was right there. Chopping around, rolling. What have we been doing? Getting lighter. There you go. That helps us out of it. Out of it. Last share's gone. Done. Loses the 50-day on heavy volume. That's it. It's done for now. But what a great run for us. Now you just leave it alone and wait. Goldman Sachs, I think it's tarnished a little bit right now. Leave it alone. MasterCard started to pick up. Look at this. MasterCard on Friday pushed through the 50-day and almost through the 200-day on a pickup in volume. Oh, and you see the shelf right here? And I'll draw it for you. This is for everybody. And there's nothing fancy here, folks. Just connect the highs right. Make that line pretty straight. There it is. There's no Fibonacci. There's nothing fancy. What's the one plus here? It picked up, pushed through the lines on a pickup in volume. Perhaps it will follow through. There you go. Microsoft. Microsoft was a great run for us from here. See that? Buy. And that's a nice trend, folks. That's a real good trend. We rode it up, finally losing it, and we sell it. Done. Now it's not doing anything. Just got to wait. Netflix is hanging in there. Entry right there. See that? Rallied up, sold some into strength, started to fall, sold more. It stayed right here, still owns some. Here's the beautiful part. By selling some into the strength, we're guaranteed a profit. The VIPs are guaranteed a profit. No matter what happens, barring a huge gap down, they're going to make money. That's simple. And it's acting fine. In a crummy market, NVIDIA's nothing. Needs to get back above the 50-day. SQ needs to get back above the 200-day or less. Ask yourself, would you see this chart pattern in any book saying this is what you look for? No, you wouldn't. So leave it alone. Tesla, entry right here, lifts up, sold some, locked it in, just chopping around right here, starts to lift again. Guess what? A, buy some, or B, buy more. And this was on the key list right here, right there. And the sells into strength helped us. Twitter, the tweets ain't doing nothing. Leave it alone. Visa, you can't really say it's charging ahead. You can say, man, that sounds like dad humor. Yep, there you go. 4 kids running around. That's what we do. And we'll continue looking. We're always prepared. It's a business, not a hobby. We run it like one.
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like. Maybe hit that subscribe button. We come up with new content nearly every day. Also, check out the videos on the right. YouTube recommends the one on the top, and the bottom one is something we thought you might enjoy. See you next time.